What I'd like to talk about today is how powerful we are. We are very powerful and we have free will, such as it is. And what I notice from my position as a therapist is that I would say most of the people who come to see me are using their power and their free will to limit themselves. So if you look at life as a 6-lane highway, and let's say I'm going to place a challenge right in the middle of the 6 lanes. 3 lanes go to the right and 3 lanes go to the left. So the first option off to the right is you can accept reality, find resolution, move on with your life. And then off to the left, what we have is instead of accepting reality, we're judging reality. We're looking for who to place the blame on. Feeling victimized. He's responsible for how I feel because, and then we have some justification and validation. It's like that is the classic definition of victim. So as soon as we're blaming someone, we're playing the victim game. Let's be real clear about that. Blame equals victim. So if we're blaming someone for how we feel, we're feeling like a victim, and that leads to a lot of justification, validation, and story making. And the story making is largely because we have to justify and validate how upset we are at that person that we're blaming, that we feel like a victim to. And let me just point out here briefly that is the opposite direction of resolution. All this energy we're putting into blaming and justifying and feeling like a victim, that is not resolving anything. Nothing. Okay, so when we go off this way, we create stories. And here's where the power that we have, we're so powerful and we have free will, we're capable of believing this story that we made up. We have complete buy-in to this story. Meanwhile, the actual reality of it, we're saying, no, that's not what's going on. Here's what's going on. This is the real culprit. This is why I'm upset. So it's a huge, huge waste of energy. But we're so powerful and we have free will. We can sink our energy into this. So how do you reclaim your power? Hey, I'm tired of playing the blame game. I'm tired of feeling like a victim. I'm tired of living in story and not accepting reality. Okay, and that's like one of the fundamental issues that I deal with my clients is let's align ourselves with reality. One of my favorite highly spiritual, highly philosophical, and I think psychologically wonderful person on the planet is Byron Katie. And she says, when we argue with reality, it causes pain, but only 100% of the time. So here's an example of how we argue with reality. We create stories. We play the victim game. We create stories and we buy into the stories. Meanwhile, we don't accept the reality of what's going on. So how do we get our power back? We start by inquiring. Is it true? Is this stuff I'm telling myself, is it actually true? Or am I just using this validation process to justify my upset? So we're going to go deeper into this. Talk to you soon.